Hello there. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to control your nightmares. You have had them, right? Terrible nightmares, night terrors that are so extremely bad that it hurts when you wake up. Of course, you want to get rid of them. Okay. The solution it's actually very simple. I just have to tell you. When I heard this solution from a good friend and mentor actually, I was astounded of how easy it works. I was like, why have I not heard about this before? It was simply amazing. Okay, what you do is simply just looking for what feelings the nightmare gave you. What emotions did the dream give you? Most people, they do the mistake of looking at the visuals, the details. They are telling their friends about their nightmares. They are telling stuff like, yeah, I dreamt about snakes and scorpions and vampires and scary stuff, and then this happened and that happened, and the color were dark blue. It doesn't matter. This is the important factor. Whatever you see, it doesn't matter. The real key ingredients here is the emotions. Let me explain. When you experience something, your mind-body complex have a need to express different emotions. Situations give you emotions in our daily life, and a person needs to express, recognize, and feel fully these emotions to get over the topic or get over the issue. Now, the brain is structured in such a way with different brain parts and so on that when a person dreams, some of the brain parts are responsible for creating pictures, movies, but it's very difficult for the brain to express emotions. So the brain and its different parts try its hardest to express what's need to be expressed through pictures, through inner movies. So you see how there is a problem here. Let's say you have a specific emotions you need to express, or the mind-body system need to express. And the way this is accomplished is through dreaming about zombies, When you get this, you will get a lot of leverage, really. So, forget about the visuals. It doesn't matter the zombies you dream about, the vampires you dream about. It doesn't matter. It's not important to analyze them. So what you do is you wake up after the dream and you ask yourself, close your eyes and ask yourself, okay, I had these dreams with all these different details and all these different colors and visuals. Again, it doesn't matter. Don't get caught up in it. It's just the brain and its brain parts doing its job that it have problems do. Ask, what emotions did these kind of picture give me? Okay? So let's say you were chased by a bunch of vampires. Okay. The emotions that it gave you was that you were afraid. You were afraid. And just feel the emotion and recognize the emotional label. Okay, I was afraid. I felt like I was chased. It felt like I don't have control over my life. The feeling, I got the sense of the feeling that maybe I would do whatever to protect my family member. Let's say you dreamt about beating up people and crazy stuff just to protect your brother or sister. Then that's the feeling. I feel I will do anything to protect my brother or sister. You see? So just simply translate the weird pictures into pure emotions, pure feelings. And then you will find out, okay, when was the last time I had such an emotion? when did I feel like this the last time? And it will be very therapeutic for you. When you do this, really, when you do this, your nightmares will literally stop. It sounds amazing, yes? But I had the same problem. I really had nightmares, night after night. Strange nightmares, abstract pictures, things that didn't make any sense. And I wake up and I was so confused. Why does my brain show me these unlogical pictures? And someone told me about this simple technique, about just looking for the feelings, just looking for emotions, and just skip all the details, you know? I was convinced that the details and the visuals and the pictures and the movies must have a movie. I was pondering a lot over the different pictures and movies. And I have just missed the point. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So I start to use the technique. I just put all the pictures in a non-important box, mental box, and I listen to the emotion it gave me. And the night after this first nightmare, when I applied this technique, my nightmare became so much better, you know. Suddenly my nightmares turned into something logical. And I did it again the next day or night. And I kept doing this simple technique about just listening to emotion. And when did I had this emotion before? Maybe it was an emotion in my childhood. Okay, I remember when I was 6 years old, I felt terrified when I saw a snake in the forest, for example. And that feeling is now trying to be expressed in my dreams. And I'm dreaming about flying spaghetti monsters, you see? It doesn't make sense. But it does when you start listening to what the pictures or what emotion it gave you. It really makes sense. So this is the best technique ever to just get over the nightmares. What happened to me, I can tell you. My nightmares, after I started applying this technique, I just mentioned it, but I'll say it again. They started to diminish. They started to get reduced. The logical sequence in my dreams started to get clearer, you know. Suddenly, let's say if I was afraid emotionally to get fired for my job, for example, I dreamt about my job and the face of my boss screaming at me, something like that. My dreams became logical. Before I used this technique, all my dreams were scattered. It was fragments of pieces and strange beings and colors, and it was just a mix of craziness. But now, after using this technique, simply focus on the emotions. What did this dream produce of emotions? When did I have these emotions before? Emotion. Ignore all the details, all the visuals. Just close my eyes and feel what emotions did this dream have for me. It just turned around. It's so amazing. Okay, I think you get the point now of ignoring the details, ignoring the colors and visuals. Just don't care about it. And just close your eyes when you're awake and simply ask, okay, what emotions are produced from this? I know the scenes are horrible. It's dramatic to watch on my inner screen, but what emotions did it give me? And when you figure that out, or when you feel those emotions, you will transform your nightmares, and you will start to dream logically, concrete and precise. All the abstract craziness, the nightmares, the doesn't make senseness will be gone. Thank you. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.